Hello guys, how's it going? Tahiti Casino here today, and welcome to my latest creation. This is the Carnival Conquest. It's a 1-to-1 replica of the real Carnival Conquest. It has a full interior, absolutely no dead space, and it took me quite a while to build. So I'm going to give you guys a full tour of this ship. If you want to download it, it is in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, then it's a MediaFire link. If you're watching this on EMC, then obviously you just go to the bottom and click download, save. So that's how you download it, obviously. So things before I begin, the crew member areas. Those are all custom made, so don't complain that they're not accurate, because I know that they're not accurate, because I couldn't find any floor plans for those. So if you guys can get me those floor plans, that'd be great, and I'd be more than willing to go change it. So that goes for the entire ship. If you see something that's inaccurate, please let me know, and I will go back and change it. So hopefully you guys can help me on that. And what else before we begin? If you would like to use this ship in a video, I highly encourage it. I'd love to see this ship in a video or in a review session or whatever. Just please give me proper credit and let me know beforehand, and that would make me appreciated on that. So let's go ahead and begin looking at the outside of the ship. So the exterior is what I spent the most time on. I tried to make it as accurate to the real thing as possible, because I just really wanted this one to be mind-blowing, and I hope it is. It's all in your guys' opinion. So the last ship I made was Carnival Breeze, which is about 9 or 10 months ago. I think that this one is significantly better than my last cruise ship, so hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And since that this video, you will probably get more views than my other videos, like my cruise ship videos always do. If you guys are watching me for the first time, please go ahead and check out the rest of my channel if you wish. I do a lot of this kind of stuff. I do Minecraft cruise ships, I do tutorial videos on Minecraft cruise ships, I have a server that I go on every week that you guys can check out, and I'll play the games occasionally that aren't Minecraft, so please go ahead and check that out if you are interested and help support me. So as you can see, I spent quite a bit of time on this exterior. Like I said, the ship took 3 months of off and on work, so I came on like maybe an hour a day for the past 2 weeks trying to get this thing done, because I have a lot of schoolwork to catch up on. But I've been working on this on the side, and it's finally done. I'm very happy to say that it is finally done. So this is the exterior, and we're going to go ahead and start our tour on Deck 0. Now I'm not going to show off every ounce of this ship, because it'd take forever, but I'm going to show off most of it. So you guys can check out the crew member areas and all that, if you guys want to. I'm just going to do a very brief overview, and then you guys can explore the ship for the rest, so you guys can explore everything that you want to see. So I'm going to go ahead and start down in the engine room so I can do some explaining on what some of those things mean. So when you download the ship, you're going to spawn in around here. It's going to have a board right here. You'll spawn in, you'll see the general information, you'll see my social media pages, blah blah blah, that type of stuff. But if you go to the left, you'll see that there's an engine room entrance. This gets you down to the engine room. So, go down here. I'm going to go ahead and start in the front and explain my way to the back. There we go. Okay. So, go to the front. Quite a big engine room. Okay, so this is the forward thruster room where the engine is. So back there is where the thrusters are, and the thrusters basically make it so that the ship can maneuver a lot easier than just using 2 propellers in the back, because 2 propellers just don't cut it. So this engine right here powers those 3 thrusters in the front, and there's one in the back as well. And there's just a secondary engine in case that one goes out, and it also just adds a lot more power, and it also acts as a generator. So that's that right there, and these are just control panels for those 2 engines. So that is that. There's the water treatment facility. So you may be wondering, well, what's a water treatment facility? Well, a water treatment facility makes it so that your water is not contaminated. Because let's be honest, if you take water out of the sea, it's not going to end well for you. I promise it won't. But if you go through a water filtration plant, it will. This just makes it clear, crisp water. So this cleans out the water for you and takes out all the bad stuff. These are the control panels for that as well on that side. So that's what that is. If we go in here, we'll see the generator room. So this is where the electricity for the ship comes into play. The electricity obviously doesn't just fall from the sky, besides lightning. So this powers the ship. It's a V8 engine, I believe, and it just powers the ship in general. And there's just a control panel in the middle that regulates these 2, and has the control panel back there that goes more in depth. And there is also exits right here. This is where the exits and entrances are for these engine rooms in the generator room. Alright, so in here is the gas tank room, if you want to call it that, but it's really just gas storage, gas tanks, all that, fuel tanks, whatever you want to call them. There should be 8 of them, and they hold quite a bit. This is where all the ship's supply goes. They're all connected to each other so that they can fill each other if they need. If one's too high or too low, then they can make it so that they're equal, so the ship doesn't rock or anything, whatever they want to do. And you see they connect to an orange fuel pump, which connects to the engines, so that is where we'll head next. Right here is an ECR, by the way. this is just like a control room. I'm not going to go in there, but it's just a control room for the engine room. It just pretty much controls all these main engines out there. And that's what we're about to see. So, right here, you have, I believe, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 12 V8 engines in here. I'm not 100% sure if that's what's in the real ship or not. I think it is. I'm not 100% though. These are all V8s, and they're all connected to the main fuel line so that they can get fuel. Obviously, they need fuel to generate power to drive the ship. So yep, those are those, and they lead us to the shaft room. Which the shaft room is where the shaft and the motors are. So you see this is the actual shaft right there, and that leads out and actually lines up perfectly with the propeller. And these motors right here is what spins these shafts, so that, well, obviously, so that they can move, so that the ship can move. So that's what these two guys are. They also power the stern thrusters. So those two engines do the shaft propelling and the main thrusters. So let's go ahead and go back. And we'll make our way up to deck 0, which deck 0 is the main crew room cabin, or the main crew room deck. Blah. There's an entrance or exit right there. So we'll go ahead and take this up. Okay. So there's just an access hallway against the engine room. We'll go out right here. Here we are. Okay. So there's just like a main hallway that goes all the way down, or somewhat all the way down. And this has a medical bay right here. So this is where you come if you were sick or hurt or Ebola, you know, type of stuff like that. There's a waiting room, check-in desk. And then back here, you have the beds, which I didn't use actual Minecraft beds for some of this shit because World Edit doesn't like beds for whatever reason, so I just put 2 wools down and a pillow and everything. So I improvised. You see the teal kind of colored curtain that you can fold and goes all the way around like a normal hospital. And then the IV pole, we put IVs and stick needles in you. And then here you just have storage, you know, for medicines, you have brewing stands, because maybe, who knows, maybe they make medicines, I don't know what goes on in a hospital, who knows. It's a mystery. It is a mystery. And here you have a boarding dock where you board. I believe this is the crew member boarding dock, because I don't see any passengers there. This might be passenger, I'm not sure. So yeah, this is where you board and get off the ship. You have metal detectors and everything, because you don't want to bring a gun on board. That would not be okay. So that's just the explanation to that. And there's much more to Deck 0 back there, but I'm not going to go into depth of it. You guys can go download the ship and check it out yourself, because it is really, really repetitive. So if you would like to go see that, go ahead and download the ship. If you go over here to Deck 1, you have the ocean view cabins in here. Your pretty nice sized bathroom, as well as a bed, and your shelves. You have your dresser type thing right there. I don't really know what to call this. I guess you'd call it like a closet, almost. You just put your clothes in there and everything, and you have a nice ocean view. Ocean view. See what I did there? Ocean view cabin, ocean view. Nope, not funny. Carnival. Okay. And here I've already opened the door for us. This is a interior cabin. You have your beds, your lights, and a tiny bathroom. So there's that. And yeah, so this pretty much goes up for the next couple decks. There is some suites and different stuff scattered throughout the ship according to the floor plan. I don't really know exactly where they are. I don't really remember building them, but because the thing is that I built half of this ship, and then I took like a 2-month hiatus, and then came back. So that's why I'm kind of confused in my own ship. So that's why I kind of like what's going on. Okay, but anyways, this is deck 2. It's just all rooms again. Deck 2, and then we go to deck 3. This is the actual lobby deck. So right here is the kitchen. This is actually the main kitchen for the ship, which we'll get to here in a minute. Right here is the forward dining room. You have chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. You know, it's a nice open space. I believe this is the Monet dining room. I'm not sure which one's Monet and which one's not. But right here is a dining room annex, by the way. It's like a private type area. And it has a stand on the other side as well. So yeah, dining room annex. So this is just a forward main dining room and bright colored seats and everything. And I put the wool right there. I know it looks kind of undetailed, but the reason I did it is because it looks like a table with a white cloth over it. So that's why I put the white wool blocks to be the tables instead of using normal tables. So that was my logic behind that. And right here you have exits. They go to either side of the ship. It's just Promenade Deck. Boring. Right here is the gem of the Carnival Conquest, which is the Atrium. I love the way this Atrium came out. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I really like the way this thing came out. So you have the chandeliers and everything up there, really colorful ceiling, the elevators, and the bar, of course. There's lots of bars in here. Then over there you have crew services, and you also have shore excursions. Crew-only areas, just administrative type things. And right here is this name that I can't pronounce. I'm not even going to attempt it because I'll probably offend someone, but this is the main lounge. I actually like this part of the ship the most. This is this is probably my favorite part that I built. It really took me a while. This is the part I took the most time on. I got in the exterior, but I really like the way this thing came out, just because I love how I put the lights, and I don't know. I really like this. So as you see, it's a main stage. It's pretty close to what it is on the real ship. Now you have the support beams going all the way around. You know, seats, really nice seats. You know, you see all that. And yep. So let's go ahead and go into the crew area. So this is all crew area back here. I'm not gonna go ahead and show off all of this. I'm just gonna show off some parts of it. And here you have the backstage area where they practice, makeup and dressing rooms. You know, actors always eat makeup, even if they're a boy. That, you know, makes sense. Not okay. But anyways, so this is just all kind of offices over here. But over here, I want to show off the mooring stations, because a lot of you guys might want to put this into a world. So I've done this right here to show you guys. If you guys want to dock this into a world, here's what you do. You find a mooring station like this one, and I put them kind of parallel to openings, so you guys have a pretty easy thing. And I put the lines so that they lead out. So all you gotta do is just make it so that you just gotta add cobwebs and just go all the way out, and then you can go to the mooring stations and dock the ship that way. So if you want to dock it to a ship or to a port, that's how you do it. Okay, and then if you want to go to if you want to check out the administrative offices above, you just go into this room, into the storage room, and you take that staircase up if you want to check out the administration offices. So that is where those are if you guys would like to check that out when you're down with the ship. So I'll go ahead and go this way. I'm going to show off more of the lobby decks, and I'm going to show off primarily 4, 5, and 9, because I think that's what a lot of you guys came here to see, was those decks, considering that most of you guys have probably been on the Conquest. So, we're going to go ahead and go in here. This is a muster station type thing. It goes out to the lifeboats and everything, you know, where you would abandon the ship if it was to sink, but Carnival ships don't sink, except for Concordia and almost Triumph, but that's fine. In here you have the photo gallery. This is just where you put pictures of, you know, where they follow you everywhere in the ship and they take pictures of you. This is where they end up the next day. So in here, I put these lights in here because it's kind of like a showcase almost of the photos. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. And you have a nice overhang, nice, you know, look at the atrium as well. In here, I put the photo gallery. The reason I kind of left this empty is because they put random stuff in here. Like they'll put like ESOL boards and they'll put different stuff in here. So I just kind of left it blank because I was really confused on what they did. But I did put a checkout desk, so there's where you check out with your pictures. And in here you just get camera equipment. Usually they sell cameras on board. They're pretty cool cameras. I like the underwater GoPros. Those are really cool. In here you have the library, which is just a relaxation area. You can hang around and read. You have the books back there and everything. So that is the library. And over here we have Circle C. Yes, it really is this tiny in real life. It is absolutely small. But I believe they have a dance floor type thing back here, even though how tiny it is. On the real ship they have computers and everything, but I didn't think of a way to put... I mean, I could have put the computers in, but they'd look really ridiculously big and kind of derpy, so I just kind of left it like this. And you have like pedestals and everything. It's just a nice little general teenage hangout area. I believe that this is 13 to 15, but I'm not sure. In here again is the main dining room, or the forward main dining room, so nothing really special there. But if we continue this way, oh yeah, I also labeled the decks for you guys this time. I know a lot of you guys are complaining about that on my other ships, so I labeled them this time, so yay! Okay, so in here, you have, I put mustard stations, get it? Funny, okay. I'm not funny. Okay, but anyways, there's the ladies' washroom, pretty nice. And here's the conference center. I put this in here because it's within the real ship, and even though I don't understand it because there's never any conferences in here. I don't know if you can rent this out to corporations or corporations rent these. I'm not 100% sure. I've never seen it been done, but Carnival puts it in here anyways. So I put it in there as well, even though I don't get it, but you know, that's fine. I also put these doors. These doors are usually open, but I made it so you can close them if you want to make it private. For whatever reason you want to use this ship, I made it applicable to that. Here's the men's bathroom. We'll go ahead and go over here. So this is Alfred's Bar. This is typically a cigar lounge because every time I go in here I nearly pass out because of how bad it smells on the real ship. So it's a cigar lounge. You have, I think this is a dance floor actually, just a really nice floor. So it's a different atmosphere type place. It has a nice floor and everything. I really like how the blue is on the real ship. I don't really know if I like it that much on Minecraft, but you know, in here I put a kitchen because you can buy food here. And right here is the internet cafe, which is really tiny on this ship, specifically Conquest. It's really, really small. I think they added Fun Hub Internet Cafes, if I'm not mistaken, but this is funny. This is Carnival's logic. If a kid wants to use a computer, they have to go through a cigar lounge to do it, so I don't know. That's Carnival's logic. I was kind of confused when I was looking at that deck plan. I'm like, wait, why would you put a cigar lounge here and then put an internet cafe back there? But you know what? Whatever. It's their ship, so. Okay. So on this side, you just see you have crew-only areas and washrooms. Same on the other side. Nothing really special. And then over here, you are led to another main dining room. This one is significantly bigger than the other one, and this is the main one. This is in the stern. Now, if you're ever on the cruise ship or on Carnival Conquest, I would not recommend getting a table back here because it is really shaky. It is really shaky. I've nearly thrown up twice because I keep getting dining rooms in the back of the ship, so it's not very pleasant. But anyways, this one's bigger, and as you see, this one actually has the staircases other than the other one. It's bigger. Although I think I made it a little bit too wide, but you know, that's fine. I also put the chandeliers on the ceiling and everything, so there's that. And this is also called the Sunflower Atrium, by the way, this big opening right here. It's just a Sunflower Atrium. It's like a second atrium type thing, so if you are wondering, that is what that is. So, this is deck 4, so we'll go up to deck 5. So there's a deck that most of you guys probably wanted to see, which is the Promenade Deck, the most active deck on board the cruise ship. So we're going to start back here at the Degas Lounge. This is where all the comedy shows are. So there's the actual stage itself. And then you have crew only areas, that's storage. So I actually made the floor plan. I tried to make it so that the seats were pretty accurate to where they actually are on the real ship. So as you see, they usually like kind of like circle around the thing, then they go wider and wider, and then you have tables back there, and then you have huge booths right here. You can actually still see it from back there. So it's kind of weird though. I'm not really a fan of the green paint though. I'm gonna be honest, Carnival. I'm gonna be honest. But yep. So this is the Degas Lounge. All right. So this is the blues piano bar. This thing nearly gave me epilepsy when I saw it because of how bright it was and the pictures. But I've tried to replicate it in Minecraft, and it's still just as bright. So right here you see the piano bar. I put the red and white, or not the red, what am I saying? The black and white carpet kind of interchanging to represent a piano, and you have the bar stools going around the bar. And yeah, so that's just a blues piano bar, nothing really special about that. On the other side, you have Vincent's Jazz Bar. Again, another bar across the street from a bar, and what's behind the other bar is a bar. So, and here you have another bar right there, and then this is like kind of like a stage area. It's kind of hard to see in Minecraft because of how small it is, but this is actually kind of like it is an open space so you can dance and everything. But there's lots of lounge chairs everywhere, and there's a random pole in the middle. I don't know why, but there is, and I put it there, even though I don't like it. That's the funny thing to Minecraft, though, is that when I build in Minecraft, it's just stuff I really don't like putting, but I put it because of accuracy. Alright, but anyways, there's the Alchemy Bar right here. There's the Alchemy Bar. There's a Fun Ship 2.0 upgrade that Carnival added. So, I made this ship so that it's the 2.0 upgrade, not from before. So, I put this in. And I think the idea of the Alchemy Bar is that you can make your own drinks or something like that. Of course, I'm pretty sure it's not free, but, you know, that's that. Alright, here is Henry's Nightclub. It's just a nightclub, general lounging area, you know, places for people to have sex and everything. That's wonderful. You have a bar back here, as if there wasn't already enough bars in this ship, as well as tables. And it's kind of funny, like, these are all surrounding the dance floor, so you can just watch people dance and fail at it. So that's the idea behind that. Right here is the video arcade. So in here, I just put a whole bunch of machines. That's different games, shooters, cranes, you know, I mean, the type of cranes. Why do these keep going up? The type of cranes, you know, that you would think you're going to win, but you're not. And for whatever reason, it's connected to Club O2. I was rather confused when I saw that, but that's what the floor plan says. So in here is Club O2. There's a dance floor, and there's seats everywhere. And I'm not going to lie, when I saw this pole on the picture, I thought it was a stripper's pole, but it's not. Shame. Okay, but anyways, that'd probably be bad in a teenage bar anyways. So this is a bar inside of a teenage club. I'm almost positive it doesn't serve alcoholic drinks, but you never know with Carnival. But yeah, so this is a club, and I believe it is 15 to 17 or 18. Something like that. It's something along those lines, but that's Club O2. As you see the entrance right there. Everything. And this is actually the Promenade Deck, by the way. So go down here. This is the Cafe Fonz. I believe this is a coffee bar, because this is usually where I get my coffee on board. Which, by the way, let me say, Carnival has really good coffee. They have really good coffee, so I'd highly recommend getting it. But you have to pay for the good one. The normal stuff is not good, that's free. And there's a future cruise kiosk, you know, where they try to sell you on future cruises. And here you have the Tahiti Casino. And here is just another bar, as if there wasn't enough bars on this deck. And you have slots on this side. And then you have the more normal gambling tables or poker tables over here, as well as roulette tables back there. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't really know what this thing was, so I just put a desk. I saw this on the floor plan. I don't know if it was a bar or if it was where you exchange casino tokens for money. So I just put that there, assuming it's something, so I couldn't be right or wrong either way. Yep, that's the thing. I couldn't find pictures of it though. That's the thing. That's weird. All right, but if we go back here, we're again see ourselves back at the Atrium, but we see the EA Sports Bar, a new addition to the Carnival Conquest Efforts 2.0 renovation, and yep, so it's essentially another bar as a sports bar though. So these people that here are really drunk. So you see, you have the bar stools, the higher up bar stools, over at the counter, and you have your windows and blah blah blah. I like this place though on the ship. I like it. It's not that bad. I think Carnival did a good job adding it. Alright, so on this side is the Souvenir Shop, or they call it the Fun Shops. This is where you get your souvenirs, ceramic ships, shirts, I'm richer than you stuff. That's pretty much where you get that. And this side of the store is the most messed up side of the store on every cruise ship I've been on. Because on Carnival Magic, this whole wall is beer and wine and all that. And yes, this is a condom wall. They literally put condoms on this wall and it's full of it. So this side of the store is the adult section of the store. And this side of the store is the kids section of the store, because I would not know anyone in their right mind that would put their kid over here. Although the checkout desk is literally right next to the condom desk, so the condom kiosk. So I don't know what the thinking was on that, but it's pretty funny. I laugh every time I go. Alright, so over here we have the fun shops more, but this is the jewelry shop actually. And the jewelry shop sells expensive stuff, the type of stuff that no one's ever able to afford, because you're going to regret it the minute you spend money on anything in here. Yeah, that type of jewelry shop. So you spend tons and tons of money on stuff that is literally a millimeter big. But that is the mentality of some people. And I put the jewelry shop display type things going on. I made different types on this ship though. I tried to be creative on this one. I made different types of display cases. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those. Alright. So, again, back in the lounge. Over there. And yeah, so you have access to the lounge, by the way, on decks 3, 4, and 5. So if you were wondering, that's how you get there. Just go to the front of the ship. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at a cabin deck, because that's about all I'm going to show on 3, 4, and 5. If you want to see the rest of them, download the ship. So in here, you just have the first rows of balcony cabins. So in here, it's pretty much plain and simple. You have the bed. Oops, that's derped out, isn't it? You have the bed, your shelves, you have your TV, and your dresser, as well as your teeny tiny bathroom. As well as the balcony! Yay, the balcony. Is it raining? Again. Huh. Okay. Anyways, you have the nice sunny balcony, and a nice sunny day, and a nice sunny ocean, and a nice happy place. Realizing that you're away from reality, but then 2 weeks later, or 1 week later, you're gonna have to return and face the misery of life. But that is the whole cruise. And again, this is just all interior cabins down there. So that is what those are. If you want to go to the front of the ship, you can get out. There's a doorway out up there. So, alright, let's go ahead and head up to deck 9. Because these are all just cabin decks, and I'm not going to show off every single cabin, because that'd be stupid, obviously. It'd take hours. Can you imagine if I went through this entire ship and showed off every single cabin? That'd be hilarious. Alright. But anyways, so we'll go up to deck 9. Forward, this is all cabins. But in the back is where stuff happens on deck 9. So this is your entrance to the front of the ship, and this is what I love seeing. Every time you walk out, you just walk out, and you see the Carnival funnel, and you see the giant screen, and you realize you're on vacation. So out here, you can see you have the main pool, hot tubs on the side. You have bars on either side. One's the Red Frog Pub, one's the Blue Iguana Cantina Bar. And you have stuff, there's like a kiosk right there. You can get like mini golf clubs and go mini golfing and everything. It's fun. Alright, so in here is the Blue Iguana Cantina. And this is like a Mexican restaurant. I actually haven't been to one on a Carnival cruise ship, so I'm yet to have one. I don't know if it's free or not. I think they make Mexican food, and from what I've heard, they're pretty good. So you just wait in line and do that. And then on this side, you have Guy's Burger Joint, which, if this is free, is one of the best things that ever happened to Carnival. But I don't know if it is or not. But anyways, it's pretty much the same idea. You wait in line, get a burger, and eat it. So, in here is part of the Grand Buffet. And you see, I think they use this side of it for breakfast, but I'm not 100% sure. And you see, just wait in line, get your food, and you go sit down, and it's a nice family meal. If you go up here, though, you'll go to the Point Steakhouse. So I put flowers on here because I thought it looked fancy. And see, they have the white tablecloths, sandstone, and everything. Looks really nice. And back there, you've guessed it, it's another bar. They have a bar and a steakhouse. Good job, Carnival. But anyways, yep, they have a bar right there. And they also have a nice dome, though. I do like the dome. So there is the steakhouse. It's called the Point Steakhouse, but we'll go ahead and go back down. Alright. So, if you go down here, you have the deli, which you can get whatever sandwich you want they sell on this ship for free, which is awesome. That's one thing you gotta love about cruise ships. You can get whatever you want free, so it is absolutely fantastic. So in here is the other part of the Grand Buffet. This is just seating. Oh, that's just seating. It's boring. Over here, you have the other buffet. This one is, I think you can go to this one. This is mainly dinner. I'm actually, no, I think you can get breakfast here too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can look that up. And you have seating and everything. Boring. So yeah, just wait in line and get your food. This right here is like a sweet. They put sweets on this table right here. It's really awesome. Cake and everything. Yum. And up here is just another. It's just another part of it. And according to the floor plan, yep, another bar. Since there wasn't enough. Okay. So we'll go back here, farther back to deck 9, and you will come to the back of the ship. So, as you see, it's a pool. Last time I was on Conquest, this was an adult-only pool, although I'm not sure if that's still the case. But all I know is that there's a pool with 2 hot tubs. And over here you have an Indian bar, where you can get Indian food and make your toilet regret its existence. And then you have the pizza bar, where you can get unlimited pizza, where you make your stomach regret its existence. And then you have bars on this side. My mistake, only this side. You can get stuff. It was actually cool on Valor. I went to this bar and the guy gave me a free drink, so it was pretty awesome. Not an alcoholic drink. Not an alcoholic drink. I'm not a drinker. No. It was a Sprite. Before you guys start assuming things. Okay, well now we're going to head over to the spa deck. Yes, the spa. The place where you pay $50 for a 20-minute thing. Yes. Okay, let's go. And here is where you check into your, if you have like a spa appointment or whatever, I think. I'm not sure. There's just like a lounging type. Oh, do you see that weird lag? That was weird. And I got it on camera. Yay, makes me look unprofessional. Wah. Okay, whatever. Check-in area, blah, blah, blah. You also have the salon in here where you can get your hair done. For whatever reason, you would do that on a cruise ship where it's 5 times more, but, you know, people still do it. Look out at the ocean if you want, where you're getting your hair done, even though you're not facing it. You probably look in the mirror and look at the ocean, and yep, enjoy your $50 haircut. And you have over here at the female locker room. This is just a massage room, by the way. You just go in there and get massages. You know, lots of money for, yeah, okay. Ladies, now I don't know what this room looks like in real life for obvious reasons, but I'm assuming. So I put like the tripwire to represent shower nozzles, and like I put the button to represent the knob that you turn the shower with. I'm assuming these are just showers, and there'll be drain pipes in there and everything. And then you have lockers and everything. In here you have bathrooms, stuff like that. There you have the steam rooms, which feel amazing if you've ever been in a steam room. They're awesome. They're 100% awesome. You should try it. And I just made this towel storage and towel racks and everything. But yeah, you should try a steam room in real life. That's a life lesson for today. So in here is the gym. I know in the real gym there's more machines than a treadmill, but the treadmill is the only thing I know how to make in Minecraft. So is the treadmill gym. But it's cool in Carnival. In here, it's a fitness room where they do like yoga classes and they do different classes and everything. I think they do bicycle classes sometimes too. So put the yoga mats in there, like for a yoga class or whatever. So that's the thinking behind that. There's storage again. There's the male section. Steam rooms, and you also have the showers again, and the lockers, and some seats. And here again is the bathroom. Obviously this isn't labeled men because the sign already says men only on the outside. It says men's locker room, so for obvious reasons. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and go up to the last deck that will be showing off today, which is deck 12, which is the sun deck. So in here, just some storage or housekeeping materials. Nothing special. Storage again. Towel storage, and then you have the male restroom, female restroom, blah, blah, blah. And this is Camp Carnival. This is where you drop off your kids when you truly hate them. Just kidding. It's not that bad, I've heard. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyways, in here, surprisingly, they actually have a lot of tables in here. So I'm assuming they just make kids color in this. I don't know how it works. I just looked at the pictures, and I saw a ton of tables. And yeah, I guess that's what it is. I guess kids just hang out with each other. I'm not sure. I saw this kind of weird wall. I put that too. And here I put some storage, you know, because I'm assuming they have to store some stuff because they can't keep everything. Right here I saw a TV screen, so I kind of made like a theater type thing going on right there for the kids. And that's Camp Carnival. And I also made out here. I also made the pool because they actually have a kids pool out here, so I thought that was pretty neat on Carnival's behalf. And yeah, so before I finish, there's one thing I am going to show off, and that is the Captain's Suite. So this is a Funship 2.0 upgrade, I believe, on Carnival. Let's go ahead and break that door. And this is the biggest cabin on board the ship. You have a full-on suite. You have a L-shaped couch. You have different stuff over here. You have your own bedroom over here. It's obviously a lot bigger in real life, but that's all I could fit. Then you have your own bathroom. And I just want to show this up because I thought it was really cool. You can see out through the ocean and everything. It's awesome. But it's something that no one's ever going to be able to afford, so you know, stuff like that. Okay, that is what I want to show you guys. Oh, you know what? Also, I will show off the bridge, because I know a lot of you guys probably want to see the bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and just break through here real quickly. This is the bridge. It is a low ceiling. You may be wondering why. The reason is because I want to make it so the bridge had its own lights. So I had ceiling lights, so that's why I did that. But anyways, there's the captain's chair right there. He has control over the entirety of the bridge. Right here is kind of like secondary equipment, and over here is the thruster equipment where you can look back and drive the ship into port and everything. So this is the bridge. Nothing really special, not much about it, but it is the bridge. And there it is. Alright. Now that, I do believe, is just about all I need to show you. Please feel free to download the rest of the ship so you can check out all of it. There's a lot of stuff I didn't go over, and I'd like you guys to check out if you so wish. There's so much stuff on board the ship, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did building it. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and thank you for the support of the channel, and as always, have an awesome day.